guys, this is Comic Uno, and today I'm doing a review for Red She-Hulk issue 63. But before I start this review, just want to give you a couple updates actually. First update is that I have 3 reviews on Dark Avenger Inc. that I usually do on Comic Uno, and those are Earth 2, issue 10, Mara issue 3, and Smallville season 11, issue 11. So if you want to go check out those reviews, just go to Dark Avenger Inc. There'll be a link for Dark Avenger Inc. in the description below, so go check those out. And another update is I do have kind of an opportunity for you guys. I run a site called Comic Frontline. I'm the editor for that site, so I am looking for new writers. So if you guys want to PM me for more information about that, the link for Comic Frontline will actually be in the description below, so you go check out the website. We have about like 15,000 hits, so and I just want to update the site more because we haven't updated in a while, so I want to get new writers on board for the site. So PM me if you're interested, and that's the update. So let's talk about Red She-Hulk issue 63 though. Let's talk about the cover. Honestly, I hate this cover. The art it's really not there. It's just kind of weird, and really, I mean, S.H.I.E.L.D. is in this, but it's not really that related. I think it's really because the art is really cartoony in this, on this cover. So I wasn't really excited for this issue. I actually put this, I think this is like one of the last issues I read in my pile. I think it was like the second to last. So, I wasn't totally excited for this, and honestly the series has been lacking. You know, Red She-Hulk the character really has a lot of potential, and the series really has potential too, but they're concentrating on this one story arc, which in the beginning really wasn't that great either, and they're just making it so long. But I'll talk more about that as we review it, but Red She-Hulk could be a lot better. But let's see if I like this story. Let's see if my idea changed from this story. So in this issue we get to see you know, Betty, she's running from the law again, and now S.H.I.E.L.D.'s like, oh, you know, Betty's playing a big threat on everything, so let's go capture her. That doesn't work out because she's Red She-Hulk, and that never works out. And then they try to contact Bruce saying, oh, you want to try helping Betty? You know, never mind. No, you guys had a love interest. Never mind. Forget I said anything. That's pretty much what happens. Like, they mention about Betty a little, kind of. They're, Agent Coulson and Maria Hill, they're like, should we tell him? Should he do something? He's like, nah. So, that's what happens in this story. Like, they mention Bruce for, like, no reason. So, and then in the end, we get to see Mole Monster. Not Mole Man, but Mole Monster, who is, I guess, gonna fight Red She-Hulk now. Yeah, didn't like this issue, honestly. I'm honestly thinking I'm getting a lower grade than I was going to give. But, I just kind of all over the place. It's not, the main story is not that interesting, honestly. It's about this super soldier serum, and Red She-Hulk is mad about it, and doesn't believe that it should be made, and, this other girl who has the future is right now lost. We don't know if she's dead or not. There's a lot of different things that are going on that are kind of boring. It's very, not even government-y. I mean, it is government-y. I don't love government stories unless they're interesting, because sometimes they kind of bore you to death. But, yeah, with this, they kind of bore you to death. They mention the government stuff, but and just a lot of stories that are just not interesting. Especially, I think, the core story is just not interesting enough. I think the only thing that's interesting with this story is Red She-Hulk, because I think she's an interesting character. And I guess the android, he's interesting, and he's a cool partner. And they could focus more on that, but they don't. They focus on this main story that's not interesting, and was never interesting. It feels like it's never gonna end. You know, it doesn't feel like we're going towards the end of the story arc. It's been 5 issues already for a non-interesting story arc, and nothing's gotten accomplished. You throw in Bruce in this issue where really I had no idea what, I mean, I think it would have been really a lot interesting. I would have given a bigger, you know, a higher story, a higher rating, sorry. I would have given a higher rating for this story if Bruce maybe was going to go into the story, you know, try to talk to Betty, because I always feel that's interesting because they have a past. I would like to see that in the Marvel now. We haven't seen that in a while. And seeing that Bruce has a different role now with S.H.I.E.L.D., and it would have been interesting how he would have talked to Betty. But, they kind of just shoved that away. They're just like, oh, here, you know, they have the potential of bringing Bruce in, but nah. May another time, you know? So you talk about Bruce really hoping that he'll go into the story, but he doesn't. They just kind of mention him for no reason, bringing his story into the Red She-Hulk story. I guess for Red She-Hulk fans to know where Bruce is, I guess. But do they really need that? They should just pick up Indestructible Hulk. It just really... It's not there. Honestly, I'm really thinking about dropping this. I really do like Red She-Hulk. That's why I would have dropped this a long time ago if I didn't like the character. But I have so much hope for the character, and I have hope for after the story arc, maybe. But, guys, I'm actually going to leave it up to you. What do you guys think? Do you think I should drop this series, even though I like Red She-Hulk a lot? Because that's the only thing I'm really holding on to, because the story is not there. But tell me what you guys think. Do you think I should drop the series? Because I'm definitely on the verge, too. This is not a good issue. I'm gonna give it 1.5. I was actually going to give it 2 stars, but really thinking there's really nothing in here that was that great. So I'm gonna give it a 1.5. The art was, you know, it's okay. I mean, it's not bad. I think that's the only thing that's giving me not to give it a 0.5 star. But it's not horrible, the art, but it's really not that great either. So, really nothing that great about the series. So tell me what you think, though. Do you think I should pick it up because I do like the character? Or, you know, should I stick with it for a little while? But I'm gonna give this 1.5. I didn't really love it. Don't pick it up. Honestly, it wasn't that good. So this is Comic Uno. I hope you guys enjoyed. Guys, don't forget to follow me on Twitter for Comic Uno and the random situations, and I'll see you guys later.